If you guys caught the tail end of the last vlog, you would have seen Scott trash picked a couple of things, and one of them was this little Tykes grill. So it actually had a bunch of pieces in it in the little cabinets down here. So there's some buns. We don't have any meat, but I mean, first of all, we don't even have a grill, so I don't really think she knows much about grilling, but we have some of her toy food here, and I put out her little Tykes sink. We got her meat and stuff for her Christmas present, so I figured she can wait months for me. I don't think she's really gonna know much about what this is besides just like toying around with it and playing with it. Took out some of her other dishes and stuff. It's gonna be cold the next few days, so today might be the only day we can really play out here with it, but it's pretty tiny. I mean, this closes, and I mean, it's maybe 2 feet tall, maybe not even. It might be shorter than 2 feet. It's pretty teeny tiny. He also got her a tool bench, and my dad found some of my brother's tools from when he was a kid, so we'll probably set that up later this week. You know how they say bad things happen in threes? I think we've gotten our 3. So let's chat about all the things first. We've had an idea this was going to have to happen for a while, but we kind of got official confirmation. Mario needs like a dental procedure and is probably gonna need at least 1 tooth extracted, if not more. But like the amount of money that it costs is more than I've paid for any medical anything for myself. And then like, I think one of our toilets is like leaking or has a leak, or I don't know, it's making a noise. And so now we have to have a plumber come out this week to fix it. And then our HOA just like mass emailed everyone that over the next like week plus, it's probably gonna be like more like 2 weeks because of weather, they're gonna be like ripping up our road and repaving it. But like, we live on a very small street, but they're doing it in such small chunks that just like the ripping up and the repaving is 4 days, even though we live on a incredibly small street. But like, all the streets around us are being done all at the same time. So it's not like they're doing like one road at a time. And they're like, you can't park anywhere, and change your whole schedule. Like, plan your grocery shopping accordingly with your roads being ripped up, and like all this like really rude stuff. And it was like, don't have anyone come to do work in your houses over these days. Tell the delivery drivers not to come. And I was just like, what? I don't know. I have a feeling people are going to be freaking out. I'm just so annoyed because, first of all, they're also putting a speed hump in front of my house. And I'm just like, why couldn't you have told me that? Like, I had to look at a random map with like markings of where they were adding speed humps to realize there's one going literally in front of my house. Like, you really couldn't have like contacted people whose houses you were putting speed humps in front of? It's just like, everything is so annoying. Right, so it's supposed to be like this like 5-day process that could extend. But like, it's supposed to rain the second half of next week. So I'm like, it's going to wind up being, they tear up the roads and then like, they have to wait for this like big storm to pass. And it's like, it's going to be Halloween the week after, and they're going to be in the middle of this project, I bet still. And it's like, why do you have to do this when like, there's going to be kids out in the dark? I don't know. They were very unclear about when you can and can't park on the streets. And I'm like, the 29th, like next Saturday, we're having a Halloween party. Like, no one's gonna be doing road work, so I'm just telling everyone to come park in the street and stuff here, but like, they're gonna be all, it's just, I don't understand why. This clearly is something that's been something on the HOA's like peripherals of something they wanted to do, even though there's not one, like, I can't tell you where there's a pothole. Yes, I can understand wanting to put speed humps in because people do speed, however, not in front of my house. They speed on like the more main road around here, but like, there was no communication like, hey, in 2022, we're going to be repaving the roads. Hey, look out this fall, we're going to be repaving the roads, so you might have to plan around. I mean, like, they're making it seem like during the daytime when they're doing this, which they say they're starting at 7 a.m. every day. They're like, plan your day around this. Like, you can drive in and out of your driveways as long as they're not directly in front of your driveways. Like, how are you supposed to know that they're, like, we live on a very small street. Like, there's not a lot of room. I don't know, I'm just so annoyed because like, I don't have a kid in school, but like, the buses around here are going to be on that street that they're paving, and they come around like 8 o'clock. You want kids walking to the bus stop while you're ripping up the little road. I don't know, it's just, everything is so weird. Because like, it's not like the township coming through and doing this. It's the HOA, like, they're in complete control. They could have given us so much notice. I'm done venting. This should not be the whole vlog of venting, but threes. Hello. It's almost 1 o'clock. Phoebe's at my parents' house, and I just feel like the day's flying by. I went shopping at Target this morning, mainly got groceries, got a couple things I can show you guys. Hello. Luigi's like right here, like, why are you waking me up? I was taking a nap. Mainly got groceries, but grabbed a few things I can show you. Nothing super exciting. I got pieces for our Halloween costume. I'm going to try to DIY if I have time. With the road work coming, I tried to do 2 videos this morning. Well, I did do them, but I lost my voice almost by the end. I was so talked out. I was folding laundry upstairs, doing laundry in the washer and dryer. Now I have to clean down here, and I don't know. I just feel like time is flying by, but I can show you a couple things I grabbed. Dollar Spot was so full of Christmas stuff. I really looked through. Nothing I felt like was right for Phoebe, but I actually grabbed these 2 because I had never seen either of these before. So I like having these on hand. So I grabbed those. I usually get 3 bags of Halloween candy, but I had seen in our local Facebook group, like someone asking for recommendations for Halloween candy things for kids who have allergies, and I was like, you know what? I tried to get a mixture of chocolate candy and non-chocolate candy, but I also got a bunch of non-candy stuff because I do feel bad for kids who have allergies. I mean, as somebody with a kid with allergies, it is frustrating. I don't really have to worry so much with Halloween candy, but I tried to grab some stuff, and one of the things I had grabbed was like a little thing of like bracelets, and I got a thing of like little skateboards, but they had Phoebe's cat that we got her last year, so I did pull out her little cat pieces from the sets for her to have. But I found this in the arts and crafts section. Also, it's Color Wonder, but they're stamps. Well, it says scented stamps, which is odd, but she really likes doing stamps, but I've always been too scared to get her the kind where you like dip it in and then use it because of just like the thought of her sticking her hand in ink. But I've never seen this before, so I'm excited to try it. I'd also seen people really like dot markers for her age. I had regular rainbow, but I went with the ultra bright shimmer. I thought that would be fun. Yeah, and we'll have to try this out. I think she will like it. Tonight the Phillies start the NLCS series, so that's exciting. Just lots to clean. And my mom sent me a thing that said that Apple TV is gonna give people access to all the Charlie Brown specials. I'll put a screenshot here of what she sent me. But Scott has never seen The Great Pumpkin. Phoebe watched with my parents last week and liked it, so next weekend we'll be watching The Great Pumpkin, I guess. Very chilly right now, but I was able to get a good amount done today, and I didn't vlog any of it. I did get half of Scott's DIY outfit for our party done. I'm just like looking at it. It looks so cute. I'm trying not to tell anyone. So I was able to get the stuff that Scott and I needed at Target, and I thought I was gonna be able to find the one thing I needed for Phoebe there, and I couldn't, and I had to like search and search for this like one thing I thought was gonna be super simple. Found it on Amazon, luckily. I'm gonna make some, it's almost like, is it chicken Alfredo or just, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna make some like chicken Alfredo, like baked chicken Alfredo, but it has gnocchi in it, so we're gonna have that for dinner. Sounds so healthy. Hopefully Phoebe eats it. So on Monday, I showed you Scott's trash picking find, the grill, and that's been quite the hit over the last few days. But he also got a tool bench, and I just set it up, and it had almost every single piece. It was just missing its hammer, but we actually had already thrifted her a tool set quite a few months ago, and then my parents gave us some more tools that were one of my brother's when they were little. So when she comes out from her nap, she will have all of this. I don't actually think she's gonna know anything about it. Like, we were surprised she was able to catch onto the grill so fast, but I don't really think she knows anything except hammering. I have not done much updating this week for sure. I kind of knew going in that this week was gonna be kind of like a boring week. We do have something fun planned for this weekend. I'm nervous because Phoebe is such a, you never know if she's gonna like something or not. Tool bench was a very big hit yesterday. I can't remember, I feel like my brother had this when we were kids. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. He must have had something similar, maybe it wasn't this big. My parents are coming over today to help. I think we might make monster balls again, the things we made in the last vlog. We ran out and she's been really liking them. Oh, we did the Color Wonder stamps yesterday. So the stamp, like ink, we'll call it, is chocolate scented, and then it came with 5 Color Wonder markers, and they were all like fruit scents, like depending on the color, which I thought was really cool. And those just work on any kind of Color Wonder paper, so all her like coloring books and stuff we have, which is cool. Oh, I finished Scott's costume last night, so now I can start working on mine. I'm excited for the big reveal. So last night I finished Scott's Halloween costume for our party. And tonight I got started on mine. Now I'm about to paint my nails. I'm mixing Lights Lacquer 11. I'm gonna top it with a little bit of this Complex Culture in Dream. It's like a shimmer. I don't know. I was just feeling like lime green and shimmer. So this was my combo. The lighting is terrible right now, but this was the final result. I think it's what I was going for. I think I would have wanted a little bit more lime. I think the shimmer kind of overtook, but that's okay. Hopefully it lasts more than a day, because the last one did not last that long. Good morning. I was really contemplating not doing a weekly vlog and just like combining this with the next week's vlog, but I was like, you know what? Some weeks are just boring weeks. That's just life. That's okay. It's not even like it's been boring. It's just been like, we haven't really been doing much. Last night, I stayed up late and watched the Phillies game. I finished my costume last night. I just need to do an accessory piece for Scott's costume, and then our costumes will be done for next week's party. Today we're going to the Crayola factory. We're actually getting to go for free. I will be having some Instagram posts about our trip later on this week, so if you guys would engage on that, it would mean a lot to me. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous to take Phoebe there. My mom's coming with. I have no idea how it's gonna go. I haven't been to the Crayola factory in so long, and I really don't remember anything about it. We just got back from the Crayola factory. Went better than I expected, but also taking the 1-year-old places, it's an experience. We weren't gone as long as we expected, so I'm honestly glad about that. I need to edit today, Phillies game, maybe work a little bit more on the Halloween costumes. So in line with this hot mess vlog, here's a quick check-in. Last night I was up late because I was watching the Phillies game. Very stressful game, but also a really fun game. And now we have an engagement party today, but we're not staying long because I'm getting home in time for that game at 2:30, which is very stressful, having to watch a baseball game with Phoebe's awake. And not something I'm looking forward to. I'm very surprised right now that we're 1 win away from going to the World Series. Like, this was not on my 2022 bingo card. Oh my god, this yawn is very representative of this week, but we won the National League Championship Series. I can't believe it. I blew out at least like all my vocal cords. I think I might have maybe 1 left. It's been crazy. The house is like, there's just like a pile of crushed cheeses in the middle of the floor. Like, that's the level of crazy right now. I'm pretty sure I forgot to eat lunch and dinner today. It's been wild. We had Scott's sister's engagement party this afternoon, and then we like raced home. Phoebe and I in our Harper shirts, ready for this game. Most stress-inducing game of my life. I'm ready for like a break, but apparently the weekend's over, so stay tuned for the week coming up. We have road work. We have a Phoebe Ween party. And that's the majority. And I can reveal our costumes in the next vlog that I worked on. I still have to do Scott's last final touch, but stay tuned.